What's up, guys? Today I'm doing a quick video on the Dewalt 2000 peak amp 500 watt with two AC outlets, one USB that's 15 watts and one USB-C port that is 25 watts. We do have the light here. Hit that button, lights turn on both sides. I'm sorry, yeah, on the other side, two sides. Turn it back off. We got the AC power. That's if you want to plug something into the sockets down here. Hit that button to turn it off. Then you got the USB function here. That's for these two, the USB and USB-C. Turn that off. And then obviously got the air compressor. Go up and down on the number, depending on which pressure setting that you need. Then you hit air and it turns it on. Hit it again and turn it off. In order to turn it off from there, you would have to hit one of the functions down below, then hit it again and it should turn off. Let me try it one more time. Here, let's do the light. Nope, that's not turning off. Let's try AC power. Oh, there we go. And then one more time and it should cut off. There you go. So we're gonna go ahead and use the clamps right now to jump a dead battery. This car pretty much sits all the time. It's been sitting for about 2 years plus. The battery probably is good if I would keep it charged, but I never keep this car running enough to keep the battery charged. So I have to give it a jump, and we're gonna do that right now. So I'm gonna pause the video and go ahead and set up the cables. One to the positive here, and the other one to a negative port there. And this device is smart, so if you actually reverse them and hook them up incorrectly, you'll hear a consistent beeping noise that won't stop until you disconnect them and plug them up correctly. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause. By the way, the clamps are clamped onto this little tray here. You can actually, it bends out, so I'm gonna take it off first. Oh, sorry about that. The tray actually bends forward and then it bends back in, just so you know, you won't break it. All right, so I got my negative there, plug in my positive in here, and automatically the jumper turns on, which you heard, and you'll get the notification that both clamps are connected, which you see there. And then there's a little engine symbol that lets you know that the battery jumper is connected to a car. So right now it's reading at 12.8, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a start. I'll see if I can sit the phone down here in the engine while I go inside and start it so that you can watch what happens. Alright, that's not gonna work. Sorry guys, I'm trying to find a good spot for it here so that you can see it in action while I try to start it. I think that'll do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there and hopefully you guys can see it. Let's make sure that's what I was hoping, the phone doesn't fall into the engine when I started. So I'm gonna tilt it back a little bit. All right. Let's put this here to catch the phone in case it does fall. So it started up on the first try, and automatically the battery jumper turns off once the car is on. So then you just disconnect the same way you reconnected. I'm sorry, it's the same way you connected. Positive first, then negative, and then and you're all done. And that's the Dewalt 2000 amp 500 watt 2 AC port, 2 USB ports, and 2 LED lights with a air compressor and jumper cables on the side.